Cassie. And it's Lizzie. And we're back with another video. And you can read the title. It's
Grade 9 advice.
from us.
Yay.
For
Yours
those
truly.
For those of you who don't know, we are no longer in grade 9, so we're kind of experts.
Yeah, because when you go through grade 9, you automatically
Become an expert.
Yeah. Until you become like 25 years old.
And then you're no longer an expert on how to deal with it.
Yeah.
Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so you know when we post, because we don't really post on like a schedule. I mean, we tried that, it doesn't work, and school's coming around, so
There you go.
definitely it's going to be very sparse. So subscribe, click the notification bell.
So the first advice that we have for you guys is when you're starting out, grade 9, first day of school, clean slate, start out fresh, don't know anyone, especially like us.
Yeah, we started at a new school, so we didn't know anyone. So join clubs or sports teams. That is like the quickest and fastest way to meet people your own age, as well as meet people who are older than you, specifically clubs, because there's always going to be someone older than you.
So join clubs and don't be afraid to branch out.
Right. So like if you have a group of friends that doesn't want to be in a club, like doesn't want to go to a club,
But you really want to because you're really interested in it,
go anyway. You don't need that group of friends. You don't need that safety net. Put yourself there.
Yeah, put yourself out there. Go to that club. You probably most likely figure out and find other friends to talk to in that club, like people your own grade, or even grade 12s or grade 11s, because that's like the best friends to have is people that are older than you.
I find that people who are in clubs like we have like a sick kids club at our school. We have like FTP, for the people from the people, which is like
Best buddies.
Saga, which is sexuality and gender acceptance. We have other clubs like that.
Athletic council.
Athletic council is a little, and arts council is also a little, Like councils aren't really, because councils are really, really big.
Yeah.
They're like, athletics council, they're like all kids who have gym. Arts council is all kids who have arts and are interested in doing more art. So like they're a really big club, and not all of them are very
athletics
open.
council is definitely everyone who plays a sport.
Yeah.
So.
And like not all of them are very open to talking. But like the smaller clubs are very open to talking, discussing things, and they're very welcoming.
Yeah. The third thing is don't be afraid to share your opinions, shut down rumors about other people and about yourself as well.
I mean, about yourself is a little more thing, because then people just be like, you're just defending yourself and you might be lying. I mean, if you want to address the rumors with your friends, not so much like everybody else, but like with your friend group, address the rumors with them, and so that they can know what to say to other people if they choose to.
Yeah.
And then that way, like that rumor is going to spread. Well, not a rumor, the truth is going to spread.
Yeah. Because the truth always comes out.
Always. And forever. And it's high school, so who gives a fuck, really?
Yeah, that's true. So don't be afraid to share your opinions, because if you share your opinions, you find the best friends to be around. So,
right? People who are actually going to listen to you, people who may share the exact same opinion, people, like, you might share your opinion and somebody else feels like they can share their opinion, and then you learn from that other person and that other person's experiences, as well as them learning from you.
I mean, one of the best times that I ever had in grade 9 was sitting with a group of friends that I didn't really know. Like, I knew like one person specifically, and then we were kind of branching out, and there were other people that I didn't really know that much. And so I was sitting there at lunch, and we were just basically debating about like being vegetarian, saving wildlife, basically talking about the environment and that kind of stuff. No, we were not an eco club, but it was kind of like a debate thing. Like we were just like sharing our opinions and like pros and cons to like, but it was really fun because everyone just put all their opinions out there. We all talked. When someone was talking, we all listened, and then when one of us had something else to say, we listened to that person. And it was just an amazing time. Just like it was one of the best lunches.
Start those conversations, be the one to listen.
Yeah. Like if I could recreate that, I would eat lunch in the cafeteria every single day.
This is one that I added. Don't start drama and walk away from drama.
Yeah.
If somebody's starting something, walk away from it. Wait until everyone
Kind of cool down.
Calm. Wait until you're calm.
It's never good to start drama. It's never good to start drama. Don't start it and walk away from it.
Probably. Yeah.
Because you don't need it in your life.
That's the best thing to do, is just to walk away.
Walk away from toxic friends.
You know what's funny about toxic friends? I always think, like, a lot of, like, my grade 9 friend group, a lot of people thought I was toxic, but I genuinely think the relationship was toxic. Because I was doing things that they didn't like, they didn't tell me about it, they were doing things that they didn't like, but I would tell them about it, and they hated that I told them about it. And I would just instantly confront them about it.
Yeah.
So,
So the entire relationship was toxic.
the relationship was toxic. Not necessarily like that person was toxic. The relationship, like, I'm not a toxic person in, like, our friend group, are we?
No.
No, in our relationship, it's not a bad relationship. In a lot of other relationships that I have, it's not a bad relationship. But, like, that relationship specifically, we were very toxic for each other.
I know I had a toxic friend, and in a friend group, and I just didn't like her. Put it 2 and 2 together, I just didn't like her because she rolled my eyes like it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know the person you're talking about.
So, like, she rolled her eyes at me. She didn't really want to, like, it seemed like she didn't really want to talk to me. Every time I did talk to her, or, like, I was in the group and I talked my
Like, she
opinions.
wasn't paying attention, she thought you were irrelevant.
Yeah, and it was almost like she looked at me like I was nothing, I was dirt.
You were less than a human.
Yeah, less than a human. And so, yeah, that happened. I know at some point I had a whole drama thing with over text, and I felt personally attacked because there was a huge group of them just attacking me, like, oh, why'd you do this, and, you know, like, blah blah this, and your stuff.
I hate that. I don't confront someone over text.
Yeah.
Someone cannot you cannot properly explain yourself over text message, and that person cannot properly explain themselves, like FaceTime, call.
Yeah.
Do it at school during lunch and confront the person. Or, like, in the hallway, off to the side, on the side of the lockers, not in the middle.
Like, I know at some point we were in a group chat, and my friend confronted me over text because that's something that she just wanted to do, and then she didn't even realize that it was going to get to the point where it was that bad.
It's funny because the person who started it was like, I just wanted to talk about it, and, like, other people were making it worse than it was.
Yeah, like, I just wanted to, like,
Clear the air,
and because she felt, because what I did was basically, it was in a hallway, and they were in a huge group of people, and I couldn't get through, so I was like, I'm gonna go into that group of people, and then walk by past them, and, like, say hi and bye, and, like, I gotta get to my class, nice to see you guys, whatever, right? And so I did that, and the friend that texted me, at first, she thought that I had pushed her out of the way, because I don't even know, I just literally, like, snuck myself in to the group and in the middle, and then
you obviously kind of, like,
pushed, like, kind of try to make
not like pushing them like this.
Yeah, like, I kind of like,
hey.
yeah, like, hey girl. So I basically just went like, hey girl, you know, what's up, whatever, gotta go to class, talk to you later. And she had talked to me, texted me, and said, like, why'd you push me out of the hallway? And I'm like, I didn't push you. Like, I'm sorry that you felt like I pushed you, that I was, like, you know, like, attacking you in that way. And then all of a sudden, these other groups of people were like, yeah, you did, you pushed her, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. And they just made it a huge deal and started attacking me and calling me stubborn and a liar and things.
And then, like, the entire situation with that one person resolved, and they still didn't.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, you guys were here, and you, like, apologized, you became friends, you guys started talking to each other, and then they were like,
whatever, starting drama and fighting with me, and get, like, they were all, like, one way, and I was, like, alone in this group. So I remember I had added you, and then they completely cut me off of the conversation. I felt really attacked, and I confronted them, and I was like, why'd you guys do this? And, like, they were, like, all tired, they didn't want a thing, and I'm like, but you guys started it, you guys literally.
I had a similar situation too.
Yeah.
But it was, like, a smaller group. It was 2 other people, I think,
yeah,
than me. It was, like, 3 people in total. It was, like, me and 2 other girls. And again, like, one girl didn't say anything about what I was doing or bad, And then this other girl came to confront me about it over text message, and then I tried and I went, like, in class. Like, it wasn't even, like, after school, and I didn't go to them in the morning the next day. It was during the day, and I saw them in the hallway, and I was like, hey, what's going on? What do you mean by this text message? And they were like, oh, nothing. And I was kind of like, I hate that. I'm like, what is the problem? And then I instantly just blocked them. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna have you text me and, like, make me look, like, tell me that I'm a horrible human being.
Yeah, when you can't even,
like, when you can't even have a conversation, like, face to face.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm literally coming up to you and being like, explain, I don't understand.
Yeah. The funny thing is, you haven't resolved your problems with
Because they don't let me. No, okay. The girl who hasn't said anything to me and didn't say anything about the problem, she is like, she's cutting me off completely. The other girl who confronted me about it, she was like, it's honestly not my problem, and I get where you're coming from, where it's like it's in between you two. And like she added,
so that resolved.
Yeah.
It was funny, the girl that confronted me over text, we're good, we're square. Like, I can talk to her, I can say hi, we have the same interests.
She's a really nice person.
She's a really nice person.
And like, I'm not saying that this other person isn't, like my friend isn't nice and sweet, but like, it's like a different,
like it's two different personalities. Yeah.
Walk away from drama. Walk away.
Yeah.
Just leave it. It's too much stress. The last thing is, don't change your beliefs, or
don't change yourself.
Don't change yourself for somebody else's ideals.
Yeah, and don't change yourself.
I mean, I could have easily like heard it and like then tried to be friends with them and like just kept my mouth shut, which isn't something I like doing. I like being the person that says, wait, hold up, like, you need to change this about yourself because this is like weird and annoying, or like this isn't good and that's a good attitude or whatever. Like, I like pointing people, like I like calling people out.
Right.
It's weird because like that sounds like I sound like drama, but like it's like I like to call people out because then someone might not be aware of what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then they change it and it's like great. Like, yeah, if I didn't call it out, they would just stay the same.
Yeah, and probably hurt a lot of people in the process.
I mean, even though like you can change little parts of yourself when someone says like, hey, I don't agree with what you're doing, and like you give that side of them and you're like realizing, oh, maybe they're right. Yeah, like then change that, but like don't change yourself completely where like if you don't like the color pink and then but like everybody's like, but pink looks amazing on you and like you'll be really popular if you wear pink,
and then you all of a sudden start, I love pink and pink is my thing and blah blah this.
Right.
Like no. That's just not gonna make you happy at all.
Or like this colored lippy. A lot of people would be like, this is too much for school, but I would be like, that thumbs up. Middle finger. Fuck you. Situation. I'm not gonna swear. I'm like, okay, that's me. I swear. I stick up the middle finger. I'm just like, you're just like, no.
No. No. God. No. Stop. Yeah, it's just her, and I'm just like, no. No. Wash your mouth with soap.
That's bad for you, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And that's what
I don't know, if you believe in yourself like truly like a lot, like if you like doing something and you like being like, this is something you actually like doing, like don't change that
because other people don't like it.
Yeah. That ends this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from us, subscribe and click the notification bell to know when we post. And also there'll be links in
the description of Twitter, Instagram,
and Violet's Instagram, even though she's not in this video, but like Violet's Instagram, you should check her out. Yeah. She's really cute. She's quite beautiful.
She's very cute.
Opinion, and I'm not saying that because, you know, I'm her mama.
I'm like, she's technically not her mama. You're her sister.
Whatever. I'm not saying it because we're family.
Whatever.
What accent?